Hi Capricorn, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective love reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check out your other placements and you're likely to find a message in there. Now, if you want to hear more from me, then don't forget to hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And if you press that notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. You will find your other placements in my playlists, so please feel free to check those out at any point. This is a timeless reading, as always. When it falls in your feed is when it's likely to be relevant for yourself. But this could be regards to a past, present, or a future person. It's simply whatever spirit would like to convey today. Right, let's get into it. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for the situation, the love situation you want to discuss for Capricorn? Okay, so your overall energy then, we have the Fool. So you want to start something, you're very much wanting to jump in with your head over your not your head, your heart over your head, very much taking your 2 feet, jumping straight into something that you feel is going to be very happy, very innocent, very, very new. Very much you starting fresh on something in your journey. So very much on a brand new footing. Now, in your particular energy, or how you're feeling about this particular relationship, we have a 10 of Cups in the reverse. Now, this is telling me unhappy families. So maybe you're in dispute with this person, or maybe you're in dispute with your family over this person. Maybe you've got a family with them and you're all separated at the moment. This is very much family disagreements, not being happy. It doesn't have to be your immediate family as in you and your children, spouse. It could be, maybe there's siblings, parents that you're in disagreement with over this particular person. But yeah, it's not suggesting that you're in a very happy place family-wise. Let's get some clarification on that. Okay, so we have a Page of Wands. So this is either going to be you or your person, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. It's suggesting that somebody is potentially wanting to offer a start to something that could be very passionate, very creative. It could be that somebody's wanting to move, because the Page of Wands is also a card of moving or movement. Now, we also have the Chariot, but that came out to the side, suggesting that movement is a little bit hard at the minute. Potentially somebody's not got their heart and their head aligned, so they're feeling a little bit stuck. They are trying to get themselves on track, but I mean, to me, this is you, but you're not really moving anywhere at the minute. Maybe you want to move forward, but I mean, it could be maybe there's a younger fire sign. Maybe they're the page. Maybe you've got somebody, a youth that is passionate and creative. Maybe you've got a child that's passionate and creative that you could be in a bit of an argument with about something, possibly to do with a move. And we have the sun that's come out to the side. So you do see happiness on its way. You do want happiness, but happiness is currently a challenge because it's something to do with this movement energy. So whatever this successful move forward is that you want with this Chariot, it's tied in with this happiness. So once you've managed to make that move, you're going to be really happy. But you see it being a big challenge at the minute because of this Page of Wands energy. So whether that is you needing to give a message out, whether that is somebody that's come towards you with that message, or whether it is a child in your energy, it's causing some sort of disruption within your family with regards to a relationship. Maybe you're wanting to move away to be with somebody. Maybe you've met somebody online and you want to move away with them, and you're going to have to take your child with you, and your family may not agree with that. Maybe you have got a new partner, or you've met someone new, and if you have got a child, maybe your child is not wanting you to move forward. Maybe you haven't finished something within a family unit. Maybe you're still attached to a particular person, a spouse, maybe, because they're still your family unit until you detach from them. Maybe they're a very naive fire sign. Not naive, but immature energy, potentially. And that's what you're trying to move away from, and you're not able to at the moment. And each of those will come out, will be different for each of you. Maybe something's happened within your family. Maybe with this new start that you're seeking, it's just causing upset with somebody, possibly a fire sign. Or a decision you've made about moving is causing some family concerns, potentially. Now, how your person's seeing this, or they are seeing you as a very abundant new beginning. They very much see you as somebody that is stable and they can have a lot of happiness with. Abundance for earth energies isn't just about finances either, it's emotional stability too. So they are seeing that they can have emotional stability with you. Let's get clarification of this Ace of Pentacles. Get one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. So they've got a Fool in the reverse. So they're very much using their head, but they're also hesitating over this new start with you. So they are very much seeing you as a new start, but they are hesitating. That could have something to do with the unhappy family that's around. And now we also have a Four of Cups that's coming out to the side. Now the Four of Cups in the upright is somebody that's doing a lot of daydreaming, potentially missing things that are in front of them. In the reverse, it's knowing what they want, finally making that decision. So this is very much, you might be confused over what you want. You may be half in your dreams, half seeing what's there. Or I say your person. It's like they haven't made a firm decision yet. They're potentially still seeking other options. Maybe they are a little bit bored, potentially doing a lot of dreaming about certain things. And we also have a Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this suggests to me that they may have been feeling a lack of anything, a lack of abundance, but they are coming out of that. Now, that could be part of why there may be family disagreements, because I'm just going to put it out there. Your person may have been feeling like they've got a lack of abundance. They're seeing you as an abundant new start. What is abundance to them? I know what abundance is to an earth sign. Generally, it is not just money. It is emotional stability, family stability, everything that's stable. To other signs, it's just money. So do they see you as a source of income? Now, that could be why you've got these family disputes. That could also be why they're hesitating and why they're still looking at other options and deciding whether or not they want to be with you, because family may be an issue. Maybe they don't want family that are an issue because they could just want financial stability. Now, that will be for very few of you, I would imagine. What this could also be is that they're simply coming out of isolation. Maybe they've been feeling lonely. Maybe they've been feeling on their own. And now that they've met you, they don't feel lonely. They don't feel on their own anymore. Now, I say met you, it could simply be that you may be reconciling. It could be, and that could be what you've got in a happy family. Maybe you've fallen out with this person and your family don't like them and now you're reconciling. It could be that you are, maybe you've gone through a small separation, or maybe they feel like you abandoned them because maybe they did something wrong, it's caused an argument within your family and they're feeling ignored, abandoned that way, but you're still together. It could be either. They could even be what you're having a family dispute with. If you maybe you've got a new job, for instance, and you need to move for that job, and you're stuck, and they might feel like you're abandoning them because you need to move, and you don't hear them saying, I don't want to move. It could be any number of things. I don't think it's so much that. I think it's more them coming out of being alone. I think they feel like you'll keep, stopping them being alone. Now, how you currently feel about this relationship, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. So you very much feel like you're transitioning from something. So you're ending something and starting something new. Now, whether this is that you're starting this as a new relationship, or whether you're looking at ending a particular cycle, a particular mind frame, or the relationship itself, you're viewing it as one or the other. Either come to its end or you're starting it, because this Death card is very much something is completely ended. You're transitioning into something new, moving forward, and it's going to be something that's better. What that is for you, obviously you'll know, I won't. Let's get clarification of the Death card. But there's definitely some sort of spiritual growth here as well. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. Now that is suggesting to me that somebody feels like they've got options. So possibly what this Death card is representing that a particular cycle is closing out. Or it's just highlighting that where you may have been feeling stuck or trapped, because this Chariot here isn't moving forward, it's stuck. This is giving you options to move forward. It could be very much giving you different options that you can explore. It could be that if you've ended something and you're going into this as a new relationship, you're looking at it as, how do you want to do this relationship? And you're exploring the possibilities within the relationship itself. It could be that somebody is keeping their options open and dreaming about what else is out there. Possibly your person with this Four of Cups here. Now, we do have a Three of Wands as well. Now, the Three of Wands has come out to the side. So somebody's patience is wearing thin. When it's in the upright, it's somebody that's very patient, waiting for things that they've put out into the universe to come back to them. Anything that they've worked on really hard, they're waiting for it to pay off. In the reverse, they've stopped waiting. They've lost patience. They're moving on. They're realising that, it's not coming to fruition. They're not bothered. It's what they thought was going to be a long-term payout hasn't materialised. This is the side. Somebody is losing patience. We have a 5 of Swords in the reverse. So somebody may have felt betrayed and stabbed in the back, and they are trying to move forward from any sort of arguments. Now that could also be self-sabotage as well. I feel like it might have more to do with family disputes, with that 10 of Cups, with the family arguments. That could have very much something to do with this, potentially trying to move away from family arguments. There is an 8 of Wands, so there is a bit of a misunderstanding going on somewhere. Communication is coming to a halt, and it is causing some serious miscommunication as well. Possibly that could be why your person may be daydreaming a lot with that 4 of Cups. You're very much in a halt with that Chariot to the side. Miscommunication could also have something to do with these family disagreements as well. But very much something has caused some sort of miscommunication, and it has caused communication to potentially completely cease. Again, that could be where this Death card comes in, you know, transitioning from either communicating or not communicating to communicating. So yeah, very much a transition there going forward, stopping, waiting around, looking at the options, and walking away from conflict and any sort of miscommunication or lack of communication. Now, in your challenge position, we have the Moon card. So that's Pisces energy. So very much suggesting that fears, things being kept from you or your person, things being hidden, is very much the challenge here. Likely to be more along the fear side of things. Let's get some clarification. Okay, so we've got strength. So your challenge is to have courage and self-confidence with going through the dark, not knowing what's going on. Go through the unknown. We have a 6 of Pentacles as well. So making sure there's an equal give and take, making sure that you're also giving, not just taking, is a good part of this. So the unknown, definitely showing through there, having the courage to have the faith that you'll get that equal give and take, and having that courage and strength to, how do I put it, put an end to things that aren't equal, things that aren't fair. You have a Justice in the reverse, which is an unfair decision being made possibly towards you. So it's having the strength, having confidence that things are happening for a reason. Knowing that you don't need to know all the answers. It's fine to not have all the information. And if you feel like things are being unfair, you know, having the strength to move forward from that. Especially if you've got people that are big takers in your energy, making sure that you're balanced, or trying to be as balanced as possible. It's interesting how we have the 2 cards that have got scales on. Very much things not being fair. And having the strength and the courage to move forward from it. Stop fearing things being unfair. Now, if you manage to get through this challenge of the fear and the unknown itself, then you have a King of Pentacles in the reverse as your outcome. Now, the King of Pentacles in the reverse is a very good king. He just lacks a little bit of stability. So the King of Pentacles is very good at his job, very good at money coming in. However, does have a few debts that he may have to pay. Now, that could be your person. And that's why I'm saying your person, because of this Five of Pentacles, about them feeling like they have got a lack of abundance, a lack of finance, and them seeing you as being something as a brand new financial beginning. So potentially, if you get together with this person, if this is a new relationship, you could find that you are paying someone else's debts. You could find that you get into a relationship with them and it is not as abundant for you as it is for them, because they don't have any money and they're paying their own debts. Now that's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So it could be one of, it could be a fellow earth sign. Get some, there we go. Okay, so, oh, interesting. We have a Page of Swords in the reverse, which is suggesting to me that you've done learning. You've done a lot of learning. There could be a bit of miscommunication and a bit of gossip that comes in. But somebody's no longer willing to wait around and watch. We have an Ace of Swords in the reverse, suggesting that somebody's also might be doing a bit of lying, and you might find it difficult to cut certain things out that need to be cut out. We have a Three of Swords coming out to the side, and that could have something to do with heartbreak. Well, it's not got something to do with heartbreak, but what you might have to cut out, what truths you're not facing, what lies you're telling yourself, could potentially cause some heartbreak. And you're trying to keep out of being in heartbreak. You're trying to be healed from heartbreak. So somebody might be doing some lying to try and heal their own heartbreak, not hurt somebody. They might feel it might break their heart if they found out. And we have the Queen of Cups to the side as well. So the Queen of Cups in the reverse is a big, big giver who gives too much and can be taken advantage of because of how much she gives. In the reverse, she doesn't want to give anymore. This to me, and this sounds really horrible, and I don't like saying this, but this is how it's coming through. This to me looks like somebody's keeping secrets, because if heartbreak happens, they won't be receiving anymore. Or it's going to be a big challenge because, yeah, that's the way I'm seeing it. If somebody gets heartbroken, they're not going to be receiving anymore. And they don't want to end the receiving. They would rather somebody stay unbroken, so they're lying to them to keep getting. And I really think that's what this Six of Pentacles is. Somebody in this is a big taker, and I think your family know about it. And that's why there's some disagreements. And that's what this challenge is. Somebody's a big taker and you feel like it's unfair. But if you get over all of that and you push through it, you're still going to have someone that's a big taker, that's lying to you about something and hiding things and don't want you to know in case you get heartbroken, so that you can't keep giving to them, because you'll cut them off and stop giving. And that's really horrible. Now, that might not be the case, but that is the strongest energies I'm pulling from this. So that is going to be massively, massively relevant for someone. Now, for other people, it could very well be that somebody is just hiding their lack of stability from them. They're still healing from heartbreak, from something in the past. Possibly you with your family upsets, possibly your person with this abandonment energy. Somebody's still healing. So part of the reason why they are feeling a lack of stability, remember I was saying about emotional stability, it could be that they just don't have that emotional stability. Maybe the finances are fine, but the emotional stability might not be there because they haven't finished healing from a heartbreak. And it does mean that they may not be feeling their feelings. The Queen of Cups in the upright, full of empathy, full of love, full of emotions. In the reverse, she's kind of dissociated from her emotions. So it could just be that your person or you might not be healed enough to feel your emotions. So the emotional stability may not be there in the end, or as an outcome after this challenge. Doesn't necessarily mean that it won't arrive, but somebody's got to do some inner truths. They've got to do some inner learning to uncover their inner truths and communicate, because this is a lack of communication. The Ace of Swords, that Page of Swords in the reverse, is a lack of communication. This Eight of Wands in reverse is a lack of communication. So somebody needs to open up and actually start communicating in order to move forward from heartbreak and start feeling properly again. Right, let's get you some Romance Angel Oracles to see what other messages Spirit have got for you. And get one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Children, your love life is being affected by children, possibly the family that is being upset, and like I was saying earlier, that Page of Wands. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And separation, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. Right, I hope that has given you some ideas of, I want to say what to do with regards to your situation, but probably not. But at least it might give you some ideas of what's to come, and possibly what you'll be looking at with that rather horrific looking challenge of and not, it's not horrific looking, I wouldn't say. It's just unfairness. Yeah. Possible unfairness. But good luck. Very much good luck. Sending you lots of love and light, because some of that, for some of you, that was not a nice reading. But very much sending you all love and light, and wishing you all the best. Very much, thank you very much for joining me.